Hey, it's Gene with Dent Repair Now. Today I'm going to take a minute and talk to you about this new trend with insurance companies where they're having you send photos in through their app and trying to give you an accurate estimate. Across the board, everything I'm hearing is the estimates simply aren't accurate. And today we've got this car in the shop with a door ding right in front of my hand there on the driver's door that was handled this way initially, and the estimate was super low. They can't see and take into account everything they need to see just from a snapshot. So the original estimate based on the customer's photo was $127. That is not nearly enough to properly repair this door. I believe it's a 4-inch dent, it's behind a brace. It's a big problem. So let me turn around and show you the damage, and I'm gonna show you how we got to our number for what it is gonna actually take to fix this car and make it right. So I suppose that I can't fault the insurance company in this case. So to the untrained eye, at a glance, really you see that dent right there. We've got a snapshot, and in fact that's probably what they took into account was the customer's photo just like this. The problem with that is, let me show you how much damage there actually is. So when you look this way, you can see how much larger that damage actually is, and it is really deep. So for a proper accurate estimate, I'm gonna get our ruler out, show you exactly how big it is, and I'm also gonna show you our depth gauge that shows us how deep it is, as well as show you inside the door where the bracing is that makes this a much more difficult repair. All right, so on top of being 3 inches, it's also a deep dent. So this is our dent depth gauge. This lets us measure down to like 1/100th of a millimeter in depth. Get it on the panel, zero it out. So you can see we're zeroed, then we bring it into the dent, and we want to go right for the deepest part. And we sort of move it around gently, looking for the deepest point. And now I saw a 0.8 in there. Kind of hard to do and hold the camera at the same time. There it is. 0.86 is the deepest part of that. So that's actually 10% deeper than where we start deep at. That's going to take some extra skill and time to really make flat. And it's also deep enough that not every technician is able to make that flat. Last but not least, we look in here. These are called spot welds inside the door. The dent actually sits behind the crash brace that runs from here across the door. So that creates obstructed access. So we actually have to go in and work with a smaller tool to be able to get in there. So that's our dent. A 3-inch deep dent with obstructed access. And then once we're all done working, we're actually going to reapply the corrosion coating inside the panel as well to make sure everything stays just like it was when it was factory. All right, so this is that forward edge. We are getting the depth out. You can see right there, there's a pretty good little scuff from the impact point. Actually couldn't even see that, it was so deep. We will polish that all out and make it go away. All right, so I circled where the damage was. It really came out. The repair is perfectly flat, and I'm sure the customer is going to be thrilled to death that their car is back to good as new. All right, if you're in a scenario where you have to deal with an insurance company and they need photo estimates, make sure all your bases are covered. When that quote comes back, make sure they've got everything. Reach out to a professional. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, you can find us at dentrepairnow.com or give us a call or text at the number below. If you're in another part of the country, seek out a qualified paintless dent repair technician. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video.